I'm just gonna let it turn off on its own speed. Oh, where's both videos? No, thank you. I'm good. Yes. I have an extra one. I'm good. I don't like those specific. It's good for me. I need to. You can take copy to Edgar Munoz Carrera, steals from me, steals from Jaden, steals from K9. Friday. Some are dumb. Does his mother laugh and say, "My son is fine. He's doing something at church that he wants to. He's sexy as fuck," he says. And he went on just so that he wouldn't blame him for him not being with Arlene when he doesn't care. He's not pursuing. Otherwise, he would have actually pursued her. It happened, like, forgive me. For Arlene not pursuing you. I didn't. Down the little walk. Okay, there's some patterns there. Is it chocolate? Or no, there's pitas. There's always papitas. Deja que me. They think I'm gonna see. Is he a part of their clown clan? He's like, guys, when she sees me, she'll delete all the posts. Oh, but do they not like him? Then we can't tell if he's mocking us. Being sarcastic. It's like, why isn't he in jail then? Does he still impersonate me to try to get them to realize that I don't give a fuck about them when they talk about me? That's what I'm doing. I already have a partner, and I'm that I've been dating you. That's on my night. So I don't feel a need to show any of that part of me at the time. There's something new or maybe voice was like, because I'm hoping that that person, or they even think that's what rich people do. That's the lifestyle. Nike is the lifestyle. No, I bought these Nike so that the next person can buy them. are buying Nikes, they're like, and that when she wears them, she doesn't exist to me. She wear Nikes at all? She's disgusting. Es una cuero basura asquerosa. She's an illegal prostitute. Beware. She stays in my homes with my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my money. She rapes Richie Hill. She rapes Jorge Aviles because she knows they're my crushes, so she goes on to rape them. She's disgusting. She wants me to die just because I'm pretty. She thinks that she can do. Es bruta. Di Lorenzo se mate hoy. You can decapitate Evelyn if Lorenzo Acevedo is trying to traffic me into a wheelchair, trying to rape me. You can decapitate Evelyn if Lorenzo Acevedo is trying to rape me. She steals my money, gets in the way of me receiving money. She rapes my crushes. This is serious. Anyways, I've tagged the FBI in this post. My video got slightly interrupted. What else? You can decapitate Yolanda Suarez Lorenzo. She rapes my crushes. She gets in the way of me receiving money. She's disgusting. She steals my home. She steals my vehicles. She gets in the way of me receiving money. What else? What else? What else? What else? More. You can decapitate Giro Lorenzo Acevedo. Anyways, what is God? It's about a lot of mete, saca, mete, saca. In a lot of ways, like about getting pregnant because it happens. So one should be very careful always of one. One is like with the mete, saca, mete, saca, mete, saca. So in a world where you're under me in my head, where I'm always naked, I don't need that much porque I'm mete, saca, mete, saca, rolling in bed, comimos, bailamos en el patio, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then, yeah, we have that event. We're both invited because actually it's our family awards. And what will I design? Who will design something for me? A once every 3 months thing, or maybe once a month for some people. Entonces, then there's the people that have a husband's a businessman. Because I'm gonna leave for a week and see everyone else without dying. Pero me estoy metiendo más que a ti. Pero during that week, I have to know about it. Doing my regular routine. I'm with my Metesaka for the week with people that I want to be with Metesaka. And he may not know that while I was at the grocery store on Mr. Special, I saw someone like, oh, vamos para la playita un ratito y usted Metesaka allí. Y no me afectó a mi casa con mi Metesaka con él, pero allá everyone has vegetables at home, food, water, meal delivery service, even like the actual big sweet hospital sometimes party is like, I'm here with your dessert, literally. Threesome. Wow, this isn't about morirse de hambre. Thinking that much, but you're once a month, you're once every 3 months, not even that week. You're like, what? Chanel's coming out with what? It's meant for you to break up the cycle of overfeeding stuck, or you may do with a mete saca that you're allowed an hour a week to be on the internet just reading randomness, that you allow yourself to do that. And you're like, well, maybe was out, already shopped there. People order online. What else? What else? What else? And there's Albert, and there's Alex, and there's Antonio Vicente. But that I've never pursued because I know it doesn't seem that for me and causes my celibacy, my first celibacy, for him to be like, I have that many fuck with all these people. No, you don't. You have nothing. You still have been raping for more than 30 years, just trying to make an example out of it that no one should touch feelings for you if they're not reciprocated. I don't ever think about you. You're that you possibly make it known that you think that I was thinking about you and I never think about you. You're disgusting. You can decapitate their favorite metastaca, Gilbert Lorenzo Savella. Does this have an expiration? Oh, it does. What else? What else? What else? What else? I've never. Yeah, fucking mosca. I wish I could kill Julian Olives with fucking jodida puta asquerosidad, una straggler that my parents were taking care of, or her parents were working. Que se quiere impersonate for me. She's disgusting. My siblings use her services as illegal prostitute, pretending to be me. Kill him. You can decapitate Gilbert Lorenzo Acevedo. You can decapitate ese Rivera, ese tipo un puerco, se lleva a mi casa sin mi permiso, me roba mi dinero, gets in the way of me receiving money, steals my money. You can decapitate ese Rivera, you can decapitate Gustavo Cáceres. You can decapitate Gustavo Cáceres. You can decapitate Gloria Margarita Cartagena. You can decapitate Felipe Chapman. I don't see a hoe and think the hoe that is raping or mocking me. Ella se sienta con Richie. Here's the guy I'm gonna pursue him. He's not worth it. You can decapitate him. Ese Rivera. River Lorenzo said actually wasn't from there. He wanted to call and be like, "Is that Richie who? They're trying to get me to marry low quality for them to be happy when they find the love of their lives. So they rape Andrew and Albert, Anthony Capizano este, y Alex left and right, but they're like, nene, un día yo voy a encontrar algo mejor que a ti, que tú. Yeah. It's so dang, they're basura. Oh, you can decapitate steals from Jaden, steals from Kaylani, you'll take Jaden Kaylani to therapy. If Jaden Kaylani needs to be in therapy, or their dad dying for stealing from me for causing trauma to me. You can't decide where I need to go, and that's not a good way to remind me that I have a home in Puerto Rico. Oh, he knows that I have a home, so it's like find a one bedroom, figure out your stuff. Even if I'm fleeing from domestic violence, he can remind me that I have multiple homes in Puerto Rico. When I read them, like, what do you mean find a one bedroom? I want to entertain. I don't know what I want to entertain, but I don't want to be like isolated. Where no one can find me, like in my family of origin, finding a one bedroom means death, no electricity, and no social hour. Give me my money, bitch. Ew. I'm bored. I don't want to visit Puerto Rico next week. I don't need to confer with anyone. My marriage between Edgar and I is stated by the Catholic Church, and our divorce paperwork is between Edgar and I. What a convenience. How much are those kids worth to someone? Because of the mom, because of the dad, because of the kids themselves. What else? What else? What else? You can decapitate Rosaura Rosa. You can decapitate Beatriz Nieves Vargas trying to rape me. She killed her mother. Her mother warned her. She killed my mother. And her mother warned her, just trying to get a conversation with me. She wants to belittle me and say I'm a man. I get sick on this. She just wants to confess que ella se lo mama todavía. Why I don't get a college degree? They're embarrassing. They're so gross. Ew, they're disgusting. I'm born. That sack lunch was so satisfying. It was the water I got from the cafe shorts. And then there's this that I'm eating later, which I shouldn't eat. To get home. What else? I'm bored. I turn her into my witness that I'm always very classy. She may lie, but that's on her. She lies. Classy. You're like, she's such a great hostess. We had a great time. And now that she's poor and mentioning your name, you're like that piece of shower. Neither did she. La pestaña ese culo. Ni lavó los platos donde me dio comida. El carpet had like shit all over. No saben usar el toilet. And there's not gonna be. What else? You can decapitate Benjamin Suarez and sus sons that rape me, that steal my money, that get annoyed me, that steal my money, that steal my vehicles. You can decapitate Beatriz Nieves Vargas, la Sofía the rape baby Castro. You can decapitate Yolanda Suarez Lorenzo. She knew it was coming decades ago when talking about the internet text messaging. She's like, oh, I wonder if with text messaging I will start confessing that I want to kill people. So some people they say like this that they have so much from Yolanda that they submit to the FBI already. Madeline Acevedo Lorenzo, she rapes Victoria Ramirez. She rapes Richie. Oh, she's after my news, after my vagina pictures. She pretends being in a relationship with David Ledesma just to see my news. They're disgusting. They're basura. They don't know how to do sex. They're disgusting. They have rape babies. They're disgusting. Lilibet y el nene son, what's his name? It starts with a J. Son rape babies. Because she steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money so I can't have sex. They may love themselves. You can it thinks that by killing me, she took down her chapel, and there she's the drug lord. What else? What else? And decapitating Jamin Suarez with assassins that raped me to steal. I'm bored. Even Lorenzo Acevedo that gets in the way of me receiving money that killed Gloria Lirsa to be the prettiest. That is trying to starve me to death almost to put me on a wheelchair. For her to rape me and bathe me, she possibly gets lists from people who wants to bathe her next week, and people are like, she's not even sick. Javier Villarreal and Begum and or the four. What is it? lead singers of Morat are who can take care of me during my someone make decisions for me if I am incapacitated, and I'm hoping not to be. And in the event that I'm in a wheelchair, I've asked for Nervous University Health if I'm here in San Antonio, that Bright Star Services can send a nurse that can bathe me. I've already had a nurse visit my home while with Edgar after I had Jaden because my blood was at like a 6.5 level, my hemoglobin, and I refused a blood transfusion on the basis that I'm a healthy woman and I could recuperate my blood relatively quickly. So, what else? 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 So, a nurse was sent to my home with the oxygen tank for me to carry oxygen throughout the home, be very mobile through the home, and checking my vitals for like a few days. Oh, Igor did an excellent job. You can yourself there some days. Taking care of the baby for me. Okay, I was like literally just exhausted, pero medically exhausted for some parts of the day. What else? 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 Like I don't want to overextend myself. What else? What else? What else? He stayed, I think, a month. He took, I think they gave him 2 weeks paternity leave, and then he extended, took another month. So lovely. That kid loves him. Back then, I had a part time job to not be in the. Okay, Gary had plans to was just to go over to someone else or not there. What else? What else? What else? In the mornings, it happened like once, twice, or maybe 3 times. Gonna get Jaden out. He would just lay there. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but I need to feed him breakfast. And he would just lay there and smile. And I'm like, come on, walk towards me so I can get you out of the crib. Like, I need to cook for him breakfast, and I have like a maybe. So I'm like, Edgar, guy. So Edgar, he would get up. But I was smiling like that's who I was waiting for, or for you. I'll get up in, and I would wake up and want right now. Yeah, the other way around up first, or let's what is it? Work together in the kitchen. I'll make the scrambled eggs. You make the pancakes. You can decapitate Marily Lorenzo Acevedo. That this is my face. This is trying to rape me. Back then, no, I'm gonna torture him in the way that he's torturing me. And then I've witnessed that while I was growing up. They were sending me